So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through just a few of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows. We're going to start off inside the boot area of it first of all. As we approach the back of the car you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further. And you can increase it further again by lifting, and if you wish to, removing these two tray sections, which can also be used to divide the boot up into different sections. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, I'll hop in and run through some controls. Now that we've done a full circle of it though, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. Over on the left-hand side, first of all, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge. On the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the centre, you can see the digital readout for the speedometer. At the bottom of that section, the total miles of this car, they are 39,911. You can change the information that's displayed there using buttons on the steering wheel for various different menus, and the buttons that I was just using are there. We have stereo controls surrounding that. We have phone controls and cruise control and speed limiter over on the right hand side. Into the centre next, we have the main touchscreen for your radio, of course. As you can see, we have got AM radio. You can use the touchscreen to do various things, but up here we've got physical buttons as well. So DAB and FM radio as well. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do so via the CD player. We have Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input. You can only use the Bluetooth audio once you paired up your device, which is done by hitting the phone button, then hitting connect, and then of course pair new device from there. This car's got satellite navigation, nice clear colour display as you can see, and it's also got a 360 parking camera. So what you're looking at there is a reverse camera image and the bird's eye view image of where the car is parked right now. If we take it out of gear and press the camera button up here, we get a front-facing camera and the bird's eye view, or a front-facing camera and the front passenger side wheel. Obviously, it makes this car very easy to park, but it goes a couple of steps further in that it can parallel park and perpendicular park itself. It will take control of the steering for you. All you have to do is follow the instructions on screen. Working our way down, we have dual zone climate control. You can adjust the passenger and driver temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in, and when you're happy with those settings, it's your air conditioning off or back on again. We have a heated rear screen and a heated front screen as well. Below that, a 12-volt charging socket, electronic handbrake with auto hold function, a 6-speed manual gearbox, and then both passenger and driver heated seats with 2 different heat settings each. The last thing I wanted to mention is the panoramic glass roof. There's a button that will open that sun blind all the way to the back of the rear seats. This section of glass itself is fixed in position, but as you can see, that lets in a huge amount of light to the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.